the journey of our lives. Take another picture before we say goodbye. Arm in arm we're standing side by side. Memories fade but legends never die. One last time, let's live for something. I can feel my blood, it's rushing. This ain't goodbye, we'll be back someday. And we will find our own way. Take control of our fate. And like a car with no brakes, crash and learn, make mistakes. And we'll be back one day. I got dreams, wanna go fast. Know this energy's here to last. Not a glass half full, overflowed. Gotta keep your eyes up on the prize. Only got one life, so it's worth a try. To find what makes you feel alive, that's the only way to live it right. And now we're all doing our own thing, but I'll never forget our glory days. My mind is full of the memories, yeah. And I'll never forget what they meant to me. Don't worry, we'll be back one day to celebrate our glory days. Although it's over now, don't let it get you down. We'll be back around. For now we can feel some sorrow. A new day, it starts tomorrow. We'll wake up, new dreams to follow. A new goal and brand new motto. One last time, let's live for something. I can feel my blood, it's rushing. This ain't goodbye, we'll be back someday. And we will find our own way. Take control of our fate. And like a car with no brakes, crash and learn, make mistakes. And we'll be back one day.
I apologise for that, I totally messed that ending up there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Kai and welcome back to another one of my Brokerock lives. This is the Ocean Monument project, now renamed TidePool Trading Company headquarters. I'm not even in the server yet, give me 1 second. Hope you're good. Nice to hear you're good, Jax. I had a bit of a wobble earlier on, the server wasn't updated and I had to ping the owner and say, please update the server, I've got a live stream to do. So welcome back to the Ocean Monument. To be fair, I've had quite a busy week. I've been mostly doing recording tutorials. So we finally have got a tutorial video coming out on Monday again, which is absolutely awesome. And I've been working on a creative copy here and I've been doing some tweaking of the actual Guardian farm itself. So if you remember, in the last live stream, we basically destroyed the original portal, which was up here, moved it down to here, lit this and set it up to link. I have still got some work to do here. I want some sea lanterns and maybe some dark prismarine and stuff in there. And double check, let me know if my mic is sounding okay. I have had to move it a little bit, so So yeah, hopefully my mic's okay. You shouldn't pick anything else up in the background because it is a voice cancellation mic. MC Cow has finally joined us. He is stuck in this corner here at the Trident Killer, so hopefully the Trident doesn't bounce up and hit him. I really would be quite annoyed if MC Cow got killed after all this time. He's the OG of the live streams, so he is here. So I was doing a bit of a rates test, as I do every time I tweak something here. I did 1 hour's AFK earlier on today after the server updated. Max Jacks. And as you can see, 1 hour's AFK of this thing is an absolute ton. This is enough to fill up the trading company shop for absolute days. And today we're actually working on getting this into some kind of auto sorter system. So we have that to do. I don't think I've got all the resources here. I haven't had much game time today, but yep, long live OG Cow. Yep. MC Cow, we will need to make MC Cow a wee area over here. So we are going to have to jump back to the base really quick. I haven't got all the materials I need to get the item sorter in place, so we are going to work on that today. I think there's llamas through here, it sounds like. Yeah, we have got llamas. So this is obviously where the original portal was once I broke it and stuff. But, so we are going to have to. I am waiting to hear what the plan is for the Nether on the server. So I haven't got any plans yet for what I'm going to do with the tunnels and all that kind of stuff. I have in my head I know what I'd like to do, but I don't want to do something and then they make server plans and then everything gets ripped out again. So I don't know what the plan is for that. All we do is head really quickly over to the base. I haven't actually been to the base in a while, which is unfortunate, but these projects sometimes take quite a bit of time. And we just need to basically grab some redstone. And once again it's night time as always. So I've spent most of my week this week watching a couple of different quite a few different playthroughs of Hogwarts Legacy, which it's the kind of game I enjoy watching, but I wouldn't necessarily play, so to speak. I know Jax, you have a wee series going. Duckshot has a small series going. So we have got that. I'm looking for redstone. So we're needing what are we needing? Hoppers mostly. So do we have any chests? No. Tons of iron. And yeah, I'm quite enjoying the Hogwarts Legacy. I really do like the way it's done. 64 is only 10. I've got up to. Oh, we have loads of wood. Wood for days, chat. Wood for days. And I say I'm really enjoying it. I think it looks like a really good game. I don't know how far you've got, Jax. I haven't seen anything since the weekend, so. So as I say, plan for today is to try our best to get an item sorter in place. Item sorters isn't normally something I can do just off the top of my head. Ah, okay. I don't plan a full state. Okay, yeah, that's cool. It does look awesome. I know there's no way my computer could handle it, I can tell you that. I did mean to say at the start of the live stream, Mrs. Moth says hello, she's in the background. She isn't monitoring the chat tonight because we haven't had any issues or anything, so there's no need for her to be there. I've got access to commands, worst case scenario anyway, so, She's excited about the football tomorrow. Hi, Dara. Glad to see you remembered. Yeah, as I say, Mrs. Moth is here and she can. I'm reading the messages out as they're coming through, kind of, so. Go away. Where's your body went? Oh, I bet his body's went back through the portal. Jack says hello. So as I say, we're going to try and get this item sorter in place. I do want it to be something totally different. I don't want just all of the. Oh, there's a llama. Yeah, chop, chop llama, chop. Goodbye. There we go. Our next plan, of course, as well, is I want to try and increase the height of the upper wall to try and stop all these fish, because if I stand over here, you start getting fish jumping over the sides, which isn't ideal. So we need this redstone box. I did pick it. Really? Okay. Right, I have no crafting table. So I say this farm is working extremely well. I still don't understand why I can't stand here and have all four running. I stand here, I can run these two. I stand at that side, these two run. But apart from that, we're in a pretty good place. So let's grab ourselves as many chests as we can, drop it into iron, and we need to get ourselves lots of hoppers, and we've got droppers and stuff already in the box. So the plan is, I'm going to rip out all of these hoppers, hopefully not including the ones in the corners, because I don't really want to reset all the trident killers. And the plan is to go through this wall here. Now if we work at the coordinates, which is 246, 1341, 246, 1341. I really should write that in chat because my memory is rubbish. 246, I've forgotten already. 1341, 24. So we're looking to come up about here. So we get the water stream to come up the dispenser along here, back a block, yeah, about here, and have the items filtered in this way is my plan. So if I work it out to here, I should have I don't have a spade. Don't judge, I don't have a spade. 246. I didn't check the Y level, should be about there. Okay, we're too high. It's fine, it's all good. Thanks, Jax. I was right then. My memory hasn't gave up on me yet. So we're pretty much right. I say so. Let's start ripping these out. All these were chests when I was doing AFK sessions during the week, so I couldn't get it into my brain. I typed it to type it. 29. That's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. Right. So let's have lots of fish. So anybody that wants fish that has access to the server, please feel free just to come and help us sell the fish. So let's start off with doing something that we actually need to do. Get rid of all this stuff. Keep my food, and we'll keep the wood, and we'll keep more wood, and more wood, and yeah, I guess we should keep the iron. Right, so the issue I have is I need to empty all these as well, which is what I meant to grab the boxes for. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm quite surprised how much drops come out of this per hour. 10 minutes can roughly fill just beneath a double chest, which is actually pretty decent. I don't think, looking at that we actually need to go the full length with I don't think we need all 25 spawn spots. I really don't. I think if we were to go for all 25, then we're kind of... Oh, that's my redstone box. That's my wool box. I think 25 would just be too much. I think the chances I would probably hit the mob cap pretty quickly. I don't know why I'm not just breaking these chests. That would make more sense. So we'll just drop as much as this. I can tell already I don't have enough storage on these. I do have some quite exciting news. As I said already, I have got my second tutorial video uploaded and ready to go for Monday afternoon. So that is absolutely awesome. I'm really excited about that. My first video, first tutorial anyway, not first video, because you know I have quite a lot of videos. My first tutorial has actually just hit over 1.3k in views, which is it's absolutely ridiculous to think about. That my videos are actually getting seen. I've been, you know, creating content for quite a while, and that's the highest video I have ever had in my life. So, you know, whoever told me to start doing tutorials, which I think is actually Jax, you know, it's greatly appreciated. It's, you know, it's unreal to think that I've had I think it's 1.361 or something, watch that video. That's really, really scary. It's a good tutorial, I actually like it. It's an easy build. The next one isn't as, I want to say it's not as easy, but it's just not as, you know, revolutionary, so to speak. So I don't know how it's going to be taken, but obviously it's different for the way you all watch for content. And thanks, Jax. As I say, it's good to have new people in the comment on videos and stuff. Every day I log in, I'm averaging around about 200. So that'll be roughly about 100 views a day on that video. So that's really awesome. It's took a couple of weeks, but it is now in YouTube recommended. So that's, you know, it's awesome. I should have done this before the stream. Sorry. It's not fun watching me take fish out of a box. Fishy out the box. So hope you enjoyed yesterday's Brokerock video. That was slightly different as well. I could have time lapsed it, but it's, you know, I don't know. I feel like unless you've got a third person, um, just ignore any background noise. I do apologise. I can see it coming through. So I think for third person, third person, if I could talk. I think in regards to things like time lapses, yes, it is possible to make time lapses on, you know, on your own computer. Yeah, that would work. But I'm offering them free jacks. I don't want to turn it into bone meal. I've got a bone meal farm. Well, we've got infinite. I really don't see an issue. What was I saying? Oh, we're still filtering items out here. Unbelievable. More items. What was I saying? Yeah, so I think for time lapses, I'd love to provide you with massive time lapses on the builds that I'm doing, but I think unless you've got that cam account that you're able to view it on, you know, so you actually have it physically either rotating, similar to what you have in Java and stuff. Yeah, exactly. Rather than having just my view like this, trying to build something, isn't, you know, it doesn't look as good. I've got to admit, I am excited about the new 1.20 features. I think that they're really, Mojang's really pushed the boat out this time. I think they've, as I said in the last couple of streams, there's a couple of things I'm still quite apprehensive about. I'm not too sure about the change to netherite armor. I understand why they've done it, but it's, you know, I understand why they've changed netherite. You know, give diamonds more use, all that kind of stuff. But everything else, armor trims, yep, excited for that. Camels, they haven't really mentioned camels as much. I had to play about with the sniffer the other day in Java Edition. I loaded it up and had a wee look. And I do think that that's going to be really, really awesome. So what we'll do is get rid of the rest of this stuff. There we go. Right, okay. So I think we might just go along this kind of height, because we only really need to have a dispenser here pushing up into a water stream, which isn't difficult. The issue is going to be making sure that we have everything funneling together. So I think I shouldn't have broke those chests, those hoppers. Just got some stone. So if we put it in there, that's, you know, I do things before I think. That's just the way I am. Nope. There we go. So instead of going down, this time we're going along, so that'll give us access to that. Then we go. I know I just had these in here. I'm standing back out again. Right, okay, so in my redstone box, I always have dispensers. Thank you. And I know we're also going to have two put some kind of comparator system into the dispenser. So what we'll do is that is the plan, Dara. Yeah, what I'd like to do is have all of them filtered together. I've not decided yet if I'm going to. Oh, there's water there. Okay, we'll need to deal with that at a later date. Go away. At the moment, we've obviously. I'll jump back up and that'll give you a wee look. So at the moment, we still have the 4 trident killers, and that gave us in the region of 2 double chests plus about 6 hoppers and a single chest in an hour. I don't. I feel it'd be awesome if I could do all 25 of the spawn spots. I don't think it's physically possible. So my idea is to bring them up here. I think that I would like to have it further along here, so we might either have them coming up here into a water stream, shooting along, and maybe an area that's got a slightly higher roof. We have still got a lot of decoration to do as well. Some of the outside bits still need you again. Still got some of the exterior decoration to do. Finish all these blocks here. So it would be nice to be able to backlog or stuff rather than having to just stand for an hour, empty the chest and stuff. So what we'll do is we'll set it up over here, and then if we need to set up, we can move it at a later date. I was thinking a similar system to how I had it on GeoML, where it's filtered into a chest and then up and across. If I manage that or not is another story. Right, so where are we? There. Okay, so that goes along. And we need to go. Right, dispenser in there. Okay, we have got iron and we have got wood, so we can usually just temporary blocks. Never thought I'd see the day I was using iron as a temporary block, but there we go. Right, so. Okay, so the water's there. Hey, Walkingstick, how are you, bud? There we go. So basically, we're going to have that filtering along there. Let's hope that there isn't any more water pockets here, which I don't think there is. There we go. That will give us access to there. And that is all 4 connected to this dispenser. The next job is the old comparator clock type system. Comparator, redstone. I was thinking a buffer would be a good idea here. I don't know yet. I might need to put a chest buffer and then have that buffer now, if you know what I mean. But we'll see how the system keeps up. Dara says hi, Mrs. Moth. That's going to be a lot of ramps to come on. Yeah, I know. So, I know you're playing Mario. I know. Just playing Mario Karts tonight. I fixed the Wii controllers today, so they're all over the bin. So what we'll do is, if my memory is any good of redstone, which we know it isn't. Everybody's watched me actually try to do this live. We shouldn't have any issues with setting this up. It should just be a case of comparator at the back. I should have picked up the repeater, shouldn't I? Yeah, I should have. Forgot repeaters. Anybody with any knowledge of this system, feel free to help out. So we'll go that way. And then we need to hook that back round into there, don't we? No, I'm okay, Ed, thanks. I think we'll be okay for this stream. Along and back. I think that works. It looks right. Let's test it. Something that's not useful. Something that's not useful. No, that's not right. So that reads the signal but doesn't put the signal out. Is it? I'm not good with redstone. Yeah, I was thinking that, Jax, but my memory has been completely blank. I was looking at it thinking, how do I build this thing? I don't do redstone on cam. There's something missing and I can't for life, I can't think of it is. Let's go into the comparator for the, yep, okay. So you're looking at, that wouldn't work then. Might do. Does that work? Sorry, Dara. Yeah, torches help. We'll grab some torches. Comparator into a block. Okay. How about no torches? Can't do that. That's just. See, what I found recently is when I started playing Minecraft, I was pretty heavily reliant on tutorials, you know, like a lot of people. And recently I've started not doing that as much. Comparator into a block. And then the block back. I think that. I don't. Let's just have a quick look. Subtract mode? I don't know. I could always just put a simple redstone clock and just have it clicking all the time. I could build that in 2 seconds flat with comparator clocks. Repeater out of the block to boost the signal. Okay. So that'll be that way, which would be comparator at the back. Not the most exciting what I planned for the stream, but you know. I'm learning from you all as you know, all the help you've given me. Repeater into a block. Repeater at the back. Does that work? I really should just set up the rest of the system and just leave this and do it off cam. I say I've been heavily reliant on the tutorials for the last couple for most of my time on the live streaming and all that kind of stuff, and recently I've not done it. If I can't do it off the top of my head by now, I should So then I decide to do it, and that won't work either. Yeah, I know. Right, okay, that's fine, I know what I'm doing. Thanks, Jax. So all we have to now do is have this link into here. I don't think that'll work. If it does, then we're over the moon. Nope, because it needs to face into it. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. I'm sweating. Talking to some of you guys about redstone, it's kind of. Right, what we'll do is we'll bring it over this side. That way we're not having to interact with that side there. If we do that, that won't work because of that. Set a bit of the back of the block to. Set the repeater out of the block to perpendicular. I might just leave this. There you go, that works. That's the most janky redstone system I've ever put together. Okay, we're leaving that. We can't sit for an hour and do that. That would just be. I'll talk to Jack about it afterwards. So let's just set the rest of the system up. Right. So what we'll do is we'll just do some decorating. Talk about it later, Jax. I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I'm sweating because I messed that up. Okay, yeah. Repeater into the dispenser, yep. Okay. So what we'll do this for a bit. We'll do some decorating. What I found with how drink, if I could take a deep breath and just keep going. Right, we'll probably come back to that. So what I found was when myself and Walking dug this out, your standard ocean monuments only to around about this height, and we're trying to work out which, did it go down any lower? And in some sections at the back it goes down lower, so it goes to your 5 height here, and the rest of it is actually only 3 or 4. So to try and even it out, we had to basically draw out the entire thing all the way down. So there's a couple of areas of it that don't look like they're correct, but they actually, height-wise, they are. Plus, all this prismarine is expensive. 1, 2, 3, that's 5. Yeah, that's right. And obviously, I've proved myself completely by messing that up in a second. So luckily now that we have the prismarine in a kind of easy way for us to access it. If I can eventually get an item sort of set up, we'll not have to worry if we can get all this decorating done, because obviously this is as I've said at the start of the stream, this is the headquarters for the new company that I've set up. You know, as you can tell by the stream picture and stuff that we had, this is the TidePool trading. Where is it? The TidePool Trading Company. It's a pretty cool idea. I have realised as well that a lot of them, this is the one that isn't right. This edge is 1 block off, so we'll only get some white concrete from the storage and put that in there and stuff. And there's slimes. Actually, the slime chunk appears to go out to around about here. This is extra block, just these 5 or 4 or slime chunks. So the plan was here to move the wall in one, which would have, cut into the trident killers, which I didn't want. Grab our sea lanterns. So the company itself has obviously got its first shop. The first shop's kind of similar to what I've done for the rest of the shops that we have. Obviously it sells prismarine, it sells the shards and the crystals. The plan is to get it to sell tridents, potentially, if I could figure out how to get a trident farm working. Ink sacks, well obviously, I don't want, what I've found is that I don't want to seem to be doing everything. So I was going to make a shulker farm. I was going to get, I had plans in my head to do all that, but then I thought if I do that, then that's taken away from somebody else. Same with the shopping district. I've currently got 2 that I part own and 2 of my own, and it's of the not that I've tried never. Of all the members in the server, I don't want to be seen to be doing everything. I know friendly competition and all that kind of stuff if you want to put it that way, but don't want to be it's still my first season here. I don't want to be stepping on anybody's toes. So I'm going for that trident. If he's still here, there he is. That didn't hurt in the slightest. Did we get? No. We do have a lot of ground here. I'm going to be honest with you. I might have to slab the ground a little bit. So as I say, I didn't want to be seen doing everything. Yeah, I know that, Jax. I know. The other thing as well is 120. I'm assuming, based on what I'm hearing, isn't too far away. I don't know exactly. Obviously we don't know when it is, but I'm assuming 120 isn't too far. Probably looking at within the next. Well, the alpha's just been released, hasn't it? So we're looking at about 2 months or so, maybe 3 months, which works out at roughly 16 episodes or such. Since I do weekly episodes. I'm not saying I'm not going to build just because there's a chance the season could end and all that kind of stuff. I'm assuming it isn't. I haven't heard otherwise, unless Jax has heard anything that I haven't. Yeah, that was my fault. I don't want to start another big project. That's basically what I'm trying to say. If I can actually spit the words out, I'm trying to say. I don't want to start a huge project that's going to, and then they say, okay, we're ending the season. You know, here 120 is getting released. I just don't want to do that. I want to have everything as complete as I physically can before the end of the season. Yeah, I seen that. That was why I kind of guessed that it was not far away. I'm good. You know, I'm gonna be honest. Most days on here it's me and Ed. Um, Obviously time zones and stuff. It's you know, interaction's good. That's all I'm saying. So if I can finish this project, I've got something that I can tie over to the next season. I would also need to think of, how I could elaborate slightly. Obviously, the shop we've done this time is an Elder Guardian. We could do anything. We could do any kind of fish. I think it would be one I would like to take over. So, every season that's the kind of trading slash name that we have. I think that would be pretty cool, having our thing. I know that obviously I think it's Bad News has got his wool shop. I think that's bad. Yeah, I think that would work, Jax. Yeah, I think that would. I don't think that would work because they wouldn't have a lot of the bastions and stuff have already been explored, so you wouldn't have the whole aspect of trying to get netherite and stuff. I think the what would need to increase the world size to a huge amount if we were to do that. And I understand what you're saying. You've been on. There's nobody been on. I understand that. As I said before, time zones and stuff. And I know everybody has a lot going on at the moment, so. So, I say, not complaining. I'm looking forward to 120. I don't know what's happening for it. I try not to play the betas. I don't know. I don't know. I did have plans to obviously have a Brokerock Games night as well, but I've seen quite a little interest, so I don't know. I thought that'd be quite good to have just one night where as many of us get together as we physically can. But people are busy, real life. I'm not complaining, I really am. Privileged to be here. I am complaining we have a lonely server. Oh, you're complaining, okay. Now you can complain, Jax. So let's grab the rest of the stuff we need for these sea lanterns. We shouldn't have okay, we need about double what we just had, and I think mostly we're running out of the crystals. Ed, if you're still around, can you let me know in chat? So we'll do the 2 faction 12. That might be enough. Actually, my plan as well was to have some kind of designs on all this white concrete. I don't know if I'll get round to it or not. I was thinking some nice towers and that kind of stuff. Would be really nice. Some nice prismarine towers in the corners maybe. Look, slime. There is a slime chunk there, so that's why I'm expecting that one, but I think it'd be pretty cool. We really don't need the fish to fall down off of here. So we'll get these. That's one less job to worry about. So what I think I'll do with this is I'm going to mark on the inside of the monument where each of the spawn spots are. I'm going to start ripping down the pillars so I can start doing the repairs to the top. I don't want to run the risk of having to re-find all the spawn spots. I think the strangest thing as well is my initial plan for this week's tutorial video was to do the Guardian farm. No, it's alright, don't worry about it, Ed. I'm just going to say, once we get this set up, if you, anytime you want to, you can AFK, and we'll start filling up the shop. Just if you want to, obviously. I wouldn't. No, I wasn't suggesting anything. What was I saying? Memory like a goldfish. What was I saying, Mrs. Moth? Any idea? I've totally forgotten. I was saying something, I forgot. Doesn't matter. No, I know my memory's just. Oh, it's a man thing. Okay. Mrs. Moth said it's a man thing, my memory gone. So what we'll do is we'll get this pallet. Alright, so we're gonna rip all this down. I'm gonna move I'm gonna move the beacon. That's what it's called. Honestly, memory of a goldfish, folks. Move the beacon inside. And I'm gonna rip down all the interior standard prismarine walls, and just leave it with the other stuff. I think it's amazing that you can, you can plan these live streams as much as you want, but the second you hit that go live button, your memory goes absolutely blank. Oh, I know what I was saying. So the farm for the week was this Guardian farm. However, I sat for 2-3 days recording over and over and over again trying to explain how to get the spawn spots, and the only way I would have been able to release the video was if I didn't say how to get the spawn spots, and I thought that would just be that would be ridiculous. So I thought, why would you can't release half a tutorial. And it's that simple of a design. I know that it would be quite popular, but no, great. Pillager Patrol. Unless I could figure out how to word stuff as well. That's what made me remember, because every time I go live or I hit the record button, my memory goes blank. It's got that bad that even scripted episodes, I've got a script in front of me and I'll still mess it up. Yeah. I don't know if it's a nerves thing, Jax. You know, you've seen it yourself. Me and you have had conversations in the past, and there's never been any issue. But the second you hit that record button, you're like, and you're like, oh, start again. The tutorial for Monday took about 2 hours to record. It's only well, yeah, I couldn't get the intro right, so the intro took 3 days. The actual tutorial itself took about an hour, and it is only a 5-minute video. It's either 5 or 7-minute video. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, Mrs. Moth says I forget what I'm doing sometimes. It's not a case of forgetting what I'm doing, it's the second, Jackson said it itself, it's the second you hit that record button, it's like It's not. I'm not going. I'm not going to say it's a man multitasking thing. I'm not going to say that because that's exactly what Mrs. Moss got going through her head right now. It's because I can see the nerve thing when I'm live, but not for me. MG commenting in a video, I was too quiet, not talking. Yeah. It's I don't know what it is. See if I'm just doing something like I'm doing now, as long as I'm not trying to explain something like extremely complicated, I don't have no issue whatsoever. But then if I was to say, okay, let's go and build this, you know, item system that'll shoot the items up in the air, it's just not going to happen. Me try to, honestly, this is why I don't build on cam. It just doesn't happen. We're on it again. Wow. I'm really pants. Oh. I'm really pants at this. We've used nearly every single one that we've had. It's not that one, it's the crystals we need. That's fish. Don't tell me I've no crystals left. There we go. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. I think we need about 17. And the rest is going to be this. 14, 15, 16, 17, 20. 20, it's 20 we need. There we go. Yeah, my thought is, Ed, that if I do this, we'll not have to worry about the fish jumping over, because we're already getting a fish from the farm. It's the actual system itself. See, one is there. That's my thought anyway. I don't really need bones and fish flying on my head. So in regards to Brokerock and stuff, I don't have a clue where my next couple of episodes are going to go. I don't want to be seen to be over here all the time. Not that that's a negative thing being over here. I'm not saying that whatsoever. I built it. It's awesome. I really, well, me and Ed built it. It looks really, and Jax. It looks really, really awesome. I really do like it. But yeah, exactly. See, I just don't want to be seen to be just constantly doing this. I know that my base has got quite a lot. You know, anybody who's been there, my base has got a lot of work to still be done. It really has. It's but I don't want to be seen to be again, as I said, starting something new. That's the kind of I don't know if I'm going to get a message. We're going to get a message from, you know, this is the end date of a season type thing. We don't know. So it's kind of, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I'm still new. I don't really know. That's the wrong block. I don't know where some of these slabs and stuff will come from. I'm playing it day by day. That's all I'll say to it. I'm playing the game day by day. See what happens. If I get a message that we're changing, we're changing, then you know, at least I can say that my biggest project is complete, even if the base isn't. Oh man, see if I can place blocks. Place blocks. I can't talk. See, see, see if I can place blocks. It'd be dangerous. This is bosses. See if I can talk. It'd be dangerous. Yeah, that's always so. So as I say, the plan for this area, if I can stop, you know. Oh, I've got something for you actually. I found a really cool website that will allow you to make custom totems, and it actually makes the resource pack and stuff for you. I was thinking of doing it in the tutorial series. Yeah, tutorial video. I don't know how people feel about, because it's not really in game. I wasn't sure how you would think about it. And user are better cross set. Me too. I can't do two things at once. Yeah, I'm terrible now. You know, user the highest, you know, people that watch my video. So you'd be the ideal people to say what you think on that. You know, Mrs. Moth says she thanks you all greatly for the support you've given me. My channel's never had as much growth over the last year, and yeah, Mrs. Moth's very chuffed about the chuffed. I said chuffed, not the other word. Really happy about the views on that video. Long let it continue, hopefully. Oh. So I was saying, yeah. So if you think a tutorial video on, I've still got one to do on quick dropping from the hotbar. I know I've still got that to do. I apologise. I know that I've said for a while that that's on my list of things to do, but it's not one that I've. It goes back to this whole trying to explain something. I can't figure out. Yeah. Thanks, Sharks. I just find sometimes trying to explain something, see if I can physically do it, but trying to actually explain it is where I have the issues. And like the making the Guardian farm video, because I can't explain how to physically, I like that. Yeah, you know, Mrs. Moth says if I was to sit with her, I'd be able to work it out easily. Yeah, I could, but then trying to the minute you hit record, it's stuttering and all that kind of stuff. We need some sea lanterns. I don't know if we've got enough. Not want to AFK this farm. Wow, we've used so much resources. Oh, there's more. This will be done by next week. There we go. I did make 64. Yeah, I did. That's fine. So I have found that when I've been AFK, you do have an issue sometimes where you get zombies and stuff spawning on top of some of the pillars, the ones that aren't lit up. So that's the reason for doing this. And obviously, I know that because we're marking it, we're actually able to we'll be able to work out, you know, where they are for future reference if we ever do need it. Chances are we won't, because you know I don't think that we need to go any bigger than this. 100% honestly, I don't think we need to go any bigger. Yeah. So the spawn spot's there. There we go. Glitched through a bit there. I know this kind of stuff's only for the when I was digging into it. So yeah, I think I might do that as I look at most of my tutorials as like if I'm trying to explain them to my youngest children, especially the way I do redstone. Yeah, that makes sense, Jax. It does. Yeah. I'll just burst this one so that we know that we have been here. Yeah, I say that totally makes sense. I think sometimes trying to explain it as I'm not saying made a lot more difficult. Something like this build here. You know, try to get the spawn spots on it, and it isn't easy. I've lost the hole. Oh, I filled that in already. Yeah, honestly. And as I say, I probably will. I'll find a way to do it. I'll always find a way. It's just, oh, Ed, Mr. Room. Okay, I'm glad that. Okay, that's not ideal. Oh, that's a dead end. Mr. Room. The thing is, I've no issue doing it. As Ed said in last week's live stream, you know, I make it look easy. It's not a case of I make it look easy. It's I've done things like trident killers and that kind of stuff for a while. I can competently do them, but again, trying to explain this has 25 spawn spots. You have to start on this block, go forward 9, turn to the left, go forward 9, turn to the left, go forward 9, then turn back around and go 18 blocks. That kind of thing. It's just, you know, I don't know. I could easily say go and, you know, go to a tutorial version of your world, and that's beside the point. I know. So I don't know where Brokerock's, which way I'm going to go with this. I think I might try and see about starting to stock the rest of the shop. There's still about 3 or 4. I've got really bad ears and that headphone's digging into me. I do think that I will probably just be stocking the shop. I want to try and get a logo made for the shop as well. Yeah, that would work. Yeah, that totally makes sense. Um, Makes total sense. Just me overthinking it. That's all it is. There we go. So I think next week's Brokerock video will probably just be. There's still water above me. Is it? No, that was just dropped off a sponge. That's fine. Yay, done. Where's the rest of these pillars? I think the rest of the pillars on the edges. There's one. Yeah, I think diagrams probably the way to go. It's just not an easy thing to discuss, that's all. Drown farm's definitely in the works. I've kind of got a design for it, which is the reason I've kind of been kind of harassed sent the other day for a world download. So my world download has got quite a lot of. I think I've got them all. I guess we could have a look, and I could bring the cam account online and flick these over to the cam account, but the time it would take to do that. There we go. So I say, where are we? Yeah, so the plan will be to go around these areas here and remove this layer here, like we have done at the other side, which will it opens it up and allows us to have these little doorways between the areas. And I would like to try and get, you know, some of the these smaller areas opened up. You know, areas like this would look absolutely really awesome once they're all opened up. You know, aerates the whole thing and still leaves you some of the design. It's going to be either that or we're going to switch it out for, you know, pristine bricks. I do think it looks better having it open up like this. There's the rest of these pillars. That one there. I don't know. I think I will do a tutorial on how to make custom totems. I haven't, obviously I haven't got the pack active now, but I have got a wee Mr. Mov gaming totem, which is pretty cool. I'm looking for, yeah, I do understand what you're talking about, explaining the tutorial, kind of the reason I haven't done my mud farm yet. Yeah, that's good, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it, Jax. No, there we go. I'm getting there. Compared to, there's a total difference between the way I play now than the way I used to play. It's a lot more creator heavy, so I'm still learning. Mrs. Moff said the other day, a lot of the things I do is pretty, you know. Have you not? We could really do that on a live stream. She says I make life difficult for myself sometimes. I do. I pick something that I'm not 100% on, and things like saying at the start of the stream, let's make an item sorter. Yay! No. All we've done is sat for an hour placing blocks and talk about 1.20. Not that that's a negative thing. 1.20 is really, really awesome. I did quite good. There we go. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Wait a minute. Why is that? Very strange. So, right. We're in a good place. I think we've got all the water drained out of here now. So that's awesome. We're almost done with removing the other 21 of the spawn spots. We don't need them. There's no way that the rates will be, we're only hitting the mob cap, and then, or somebody will log in and, they'll not be able to do anything, or we'll lag the server out somehow, so we'll just do it this way. We'll keep to the 4 and we'll just work on optimizing it as best we can. That's just going to be the way to do it. Once we get the item sorter in place, we'll do a 24-hour AFK, and that'll probably be enough piss screen for the entire season, to be fair. Oh. Ooh, I messed that up, didn't I? There. I do like this. I'm really glad I started this project. Let's just say that. That's what I'm. As I say, the privilege to have done a project like this, and to be fair, in a pretty quick time as well. Don't need this. I'll just take the blocks back. So we'll just hang about for a little while since there's still people here. We're not going to just end the stream just as sharp as I have done in the past. I have been, Jax. I don't maybe don't Ed. I've used your mud farm. So what do we have left? We have. No, they can't. It's fine. So that should be, I think, nearly all of them. And I'm just going to show you that I'm going to have to end the stream soon. And as always, I do thank you all for being here and stuff like that. I do want to show you this, running at its new optimized level. Come on, get in there. No, we're not going to go through there. Okay, what we'll do, we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Right, so, anyway. I'll move the path to the centre here. Turn it, and there's me out of rockets. I would love to do something with copper. I think copper might go nice with this. There's a little bit, contrast wise, I think colour goes nice with prismarine. Maybe the weathered copper. Yeah, anyway. I can't remember if I hit that switch. Did I? No, I didn't. No, Ed, see if it's any of my farms, you ought to help yourself. I wouldn't build something I couldn't repair. That should be on. On. So I'll show you what I mean about this. So the standard AFK spot is the middle of the room. The middle of the room is roughly there, okay? So that's the middle of the room. That's the same distance for all four of them. Empty kill, you stay safe there. But if you stand in the AFK spot, which if I was to put the stoning spears on, is right. If I go one block this way, they spawn there. You go one block this way, they spawn there, and so on and so forth. Yeah. Got a sword on. I'm just a pilot, you cut the wood. Oh, that's funny. So we'll just jump up here. And we'll just talk for a couple of minutes and do this. Let me just really quickly activate something. Hopefully activate something without crashing the stream. Are you going to open or are you not? Doesn't look like it. I don't want to crash the stream. Oh no, it says it's still loading. Don't know why. As you can see, with the looting free sword on, I haven't even got the system linked up to anything, and I'm running it, but it's fine. Okay, my computer's not letting me open my field of view changer, but you see what I mean about the rates on this thing? It is absolutely, it's absolutely massive. I would love to try and move the actual physical torch tower, so this one here. I was thinking I might be able to work that into the side here and have the AFK, have the actual on switch at the top. But the worry is with that is that you're going to end up with this kind of situation where I have to try and move the XP. As it is at the moment, after about an hour and a half, you have to come down before the XP lags the server out. So it's kind of. Did I get no drops there? Have I messed up a hopper? It seems I got no guardians there, unless the. Oh, there we go. Alright, okay. Yeah, wait a second, that works. It won't work in the long run, it needs a bit of Peter and as Jack said, but anyway. I am going to leave you with that. I've run out of things to say, my throat's starting to go and my ears are hurting, so I'm not going to do much longer. So what I'll do is, thank you all once again for all of your help and support over the series. It has been a lot of fun. I really have enjoyed it. Now my field of view programs come up. Nope, can't communicate with the server. Oh well, what a shame. So yeah, I do want to move my microphone so I can actually talk to you. I do want to thank you all very much for all your support over the season. It has meant a lot. I am aiming now to try and get 2 videos out a week instead of 1, which just is a bit of a pain. So it just means that the projects we have to do here are going to take a bit longer. Because if, as you know, we've been discussing for the entire stream, tutorials are the way to go to boost the channel. The Let's Plays are obviously good because I like to do live streams with you guys and all that kind of stuff. But tutorials seem to be the way to go. So I will be doing a lot more tutorials and all that kind of stuff. I would love to try and tutorials and all that kind of stuff. I would love to try and boost the channel up. I've got 53 subs. I would really would love to get to that 100 mark. So thank you all for your support and for continuing to be here each and every single week. So on behalf of me and Mrs. Moth, I would like to say good night, and we'll see you all. Yeah, I'll speak to you all next week. Thank you very much, and good night.